There was one individual sitting in the back seat of the vehicle, and how he escaped is what I would consider a miracle.
An innocent man counting his blessings tonight after he was caught in the crossfire of a shooting. He was sitting in a car waiting for a relative when someone opened fire outside the Waterworks Walmart this evening. Several bullets went through the car, but he wasn't hit. The shooting on a December night busy with holiday shoppers could obviously have been much worse. The only injury was to a woman who fell as she was running to safety. Tonight, police are searching for 4 people involved in that shooting. We have team coverage. Royce Jones spoke with people who were at the Walmart and saw and heard the shooting. But first, Jennifer Borrasso with the latest from police. Jen.
Well, Ken, right now, police are still searching for those 4 suspects involved in the shooting here at the Waterworks Walmart. And Ken, just to show you just how close it happened. So this car that was shot up was just about right here, about 100 feet from the door of the Walmart. One shopper tells me she heard 2 men arguing, then pop, 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 3 shots. She said she was scared to death. And another shopper told me the same thing when everybody was evacuated.
People saying, get out, get out. You know, we just got into a big crowd. We just ran out here.
About 100 shoppers and dozens of employees inside this Waterworks Walmart when reports of shots fired came in. Shopper Chuck Foster heard the shots and got out.
So we just hear bang, bang, get out. Again, I didn't know. I thought it was like a fist fight. You start to put it together as you're running out of there.
From the air and on the ground, a huge police presence, including the SWAT team.
We believe that the individuals that did the shooting were actually inside, came out, did the shooting, and the possibility that 1 or 2 of the individuals may have re-entered the store.
Pittsburgh Public Safety Director Wendell Hisrick says 4 suspects were involved in the shooting outside of the store. This blue Ford shot up inside, a man in the back seat waiting for a relative who Hisrick says had no connection to the suspects, escaped unscathed.
There was one individual sitting in the back seat of the vehicle, and how he escaped is what I would consider a miracle.
Hisrick says some of the suspects got away in a car. They believe one might have re-entered the store. SWAT entered, searched inside and on the roof, but didn't find anyone. Now they are reviewing surveillance video, talking to witnesses, and looking for other evidence.
We think that the shooting was a result of a domestic situation. However, we still have no suspects.
And we asked police about a description of those suspects and the car they were in. They don't have that information yet. The crime scene here quite large, so it's going to take some time. But it's worth mentioning, Ken, that no one was seriously injured in all of this. Reporting live, Jennifer Borrasso, KDKA News.
All right, Jen, and as we mentioned, lots of holiday shoppers at the Waterworks tonight. Royce Jones spoke with several people who were at that Walmart at the time of the shooting. He's live with that part of our coverage. Royce.
Well, Ken, one of the witnesses that I spoke with tells me he's not sure if it was divine intervention or simply pure luck. But what he did tell me is that he is absolutely out of words to describe how grateful he is that he and his wife made it out of this store and back home to safety tonight. When bullets went flying outside the Waterworks Walmart Tuesday, this employee was working inside and was alerted by his manager.
There's an extra shooter.
The team quickly responded.
We were on the floors and told everybody, let's go, let's go.
More than 100 holiday shoppers were evacuated. Dozens of Walmart workers were ushered out of the building and into the Walnut Grill across the street, while SWAT surrounded the store.
At that point in time, I'm just more concerned with trying to kind of see what's going on as we're trying to get out of the store so that we are not in the line of fire, literally speaking.
Customer Kevin Dumas describing the moment he and his wife ran for their lives.
We barely got in. My wife kind of said, "Oh, what was that sound?" It was kind of like a pop, pop. We kind of heard a commotion, and it was the staff kind of yelling for everybody to immediately get out of the store.
That employee we spoke with tells me the shooting incident was something he and his co-workers were more than prepared for, having undergone active shooter training in the past, training he never dreamed he would have to use.
We hear about it a lot, and we watch the tapes, and we're prepared to do it. And everybody was organized, all the managers were all organized.
And that worker also tells me that after officers were able to clear the scene, that the store was closed for the evening and that the workers were sent home. Reporting live, I'm Royce Jones, KDKA News.